Welcome, everyone, to the Great Womb Awakening 3 closing ceremony, Awakening the Womb of the Earth, the Priestess Path. We all are that, and we all are on that path. All right, everyone, let's call in sacred space. Let's all take a big, deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's drop those grounding boards, drop our roots down into the earth. Let her feel you and feel her holding you. And then inhale, draw that earth energy up through your body, send it up and out, through the top of the head, connecting with the heart of the divine above us. And then inhale, draw that cosmic energy down through your body. Your body is the conduit. Draw it down, send it all the way down into the earth, activating the as above, so below flow. That keeps you healthy and it keeps her healthy. Breathing in and breathing out, activate the as within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. Moving to the north, we welcome Mother Earth. We give thanks to be in a physical body right now. Moving to the south, we welcome water and clear, clean, current, emotional energy. We welcome love, joy, abundance, and flow into our circle. Moving to the west, we welcome air and mind, focus and clarity, all of our guides, angels, and allies. Moving to the east, we welcome fire and movement, passion, divine right action. Moving to the center, we call in the divine feminine and the divine masculine in sacred right relationship. We call that beautiful energy down through our bodies, and we call up Mama Gaia to pull and magnetize that energy through us. We welcome our own extraordinary souls into this circle. We ask that all of these energies be with us, pray with us, and dance with us for our mutual benefit. All right, let's get up and move our bodies a little bit, activate all of those energies we called in. Here we go. right, everyone, let's dive in. So I need to start our video. Why are we here? Why did I do this? Why did I spend so much effort and energy to put this out there again? Because we're here to change the world. We're here to restore her to the pristine expression of her sweet self. We're here to create the utopia we thought we were coming to, and to provide our children and the next 7 generations of children a place to grow up. No big deal, right? After this week, and you've listened to all of these speakers, you have more tools, but this may seem a little daunting. Patty, thank you. I love it. So the other piece, my piece, this change the world thing, can be a daunting task, or it can feel like it. And it could be if we try to change it from the outside, which is what we've all been doing. We've all been looking at our situation, freaking out inside, and feeling helpless and not knowing what to do. But the secret that I believe women are starting to wake up to is that when women everywhere remember their bodies and begin to take care of them, when they use those bodies to reestablish their connection with the earth in a deep way, she pays attention, she notices, and things begin to shift. She will support us when we wake up. For me, I'll just share a secret, which you probably already know. My goal is I'm building an army of women who don't need me to do this every year, who don't need me, period. They don't need me to tell them what to do because they know. And if their wombs are awake, they know. They have access to that information. They don't need me to inspire them to get up and do what they already know. They do it because it's their sacred duty. They know they were blessed, truly blessed. And I can remember being happy that I was a girl, as a little bitty girl. I just didn't know why. But now I do. That they were blessed with a female body, no matter what it looks like, no matter how healthy or not healthy it is, or what works and what doesn't, no matter what shape it's in, or its color, or all the things that we focus on in our physicalness. To get a female body is a gift, because every single one of them can perform their sacred task. Every single one. And if you got one, you know it's an honor and a privilege to be able to use it to save this planet and all of her inhabitants. Yeah, same, Patty. Me too. If you saw the first presentation, you know that I hold that female bodies are the most powerful shamanic tools on the planet, and that our sacred job is to hold the balance. Right now, that balance feels a little shaky, but part of that is because we've forgotten our sacred purpose. Our bodies were designed to hold the balance. They were designed to help keep Mother Earth informed of who we are and what we need, and who humanity is and what humanity needs. And now more than ever, they were designed to move all of us through this transition, this undeniable transition that the whole planet is going through, with grace and ease. So that thing we do when we call in sacred space and we activate the as above, so below. If enough women, that is, that's not just fun, something fun to say. We activate that every time we call it in. We establish that conduit of energy in your body. So that acts as a stabilizer for all the crazy that's happening around us. That's not hard. That's pretty simple. And if there's enough women on the planet doing that, she calms down. Right now, she doesn't know what to do. Yes, I love that, Patty. That's beautiful. I'm going to just pop that down here again. So look in the chat, everyone. Human plus divinity equals humanity. Yeah, the divine human, which is what we all are. So our bodies can do all kinds of magical, mystical things. And a lot of times we're very intrigued because we see the potential for what we could create just on a personal level. And when we begin to wake them up, and hopefully if you have watched some of the other interviews this week, you've gotten some more tools, you've learned other things you can do with this amazing tool that you have. And if you begin these practices, all those good things are going to happen for you on a personal level. But that is not the main purpose. That's like the byproduct. That's the goodies you get because you applied the principle. The main purpose is to hold the balance and to move this planet through this transition with grace. So, and, you got to remember, if we're not doing this, if we're all asleep, the whole world is asleep. And we don't have anyone to blame for that but us. That's why I did this summit. So here's the truth, the long and short of it. If enough of us don't do this, if we don't wake up, all this goes away, at least as we know it. And we get to scrap it and start over. We've done it many times. And I don't really think that that's what we want to do. I don't think that's what's supposed to happen or what we want to happen. So it's up to us to figure it out. A time of transition is just by its nature going to be a time of intense chaos. And that's what we're seeing on the planet. But it can also be a time of opportunity. Now, it can be a time of opportunity for us and for us to create what we want to see on this planet. And I believe that was the master plan, that was the divine design. But it's also an opportunity for nefarious forces. It's an opportunity for energies that maybe we don't want to take over, to step in. And so if we're being all lackadaisical and sleepy and maybe I will, maybe I won't, we are sitting ducks for that. When old systems come down, anything can rise up and take its place, and something always will. So it's up to us to determine what that is, consciously, intentionally. And if we don't, it's going to happen by default, or worse. Those forces we don't want to take over could take over. So it's up to us to hold the vision and then take those steps now to create our future. Now, what I'm going to present to you right now are the basics. And why this freaks women out so much, I have no idea. I don't see this as woo-woo. I don't see it as airy-fairy or magical or anything like that. Practical. This is practical information. When you know what the female body is capable of, this is what we should be doing on a regular basis. Connect with your womb every day, your womb space, whether you have had a hysterectomy or not. Connect with that space that held your energetic womb, because she has a direct line to the divine womb and to the divine in general. Put your hands on second chakra and just meditate. Ask her what she wants you to know every day. If enough women do this, there's potential here. I love you guys. Then begin to treat yourself, especially your body, well. Eat like you're supposed to eat. All of you know how. There's enough information out there, you know. And if you don't, it is readily available. Body Wisdom Bootcamp is up on my website. You can jump into it anytime you want. It gives you all the basics. So does Sacred Rhythms. Track your menstrual cycle if you're still bleeding. Pay attention to the moon cycles. Let your body begin to sync with the rhythms of the earth and the moon. And if you're still bleeding, on the day that you start bleeding every month, stop. Just stop. Don't do anything. Meditate. Go to your altar room. Go to your sacred space and stay there and listen for what she has to tell you. Anything that we have done that has caused a woman to think she can't do that because she's got to go to work, she's got to take care of the kids and the husband and everybody else, she's got to take care of at the expense of her own physical body, is the reason the planet is in such disarray right now. And the only way to pull that back is to pull it back, to literally make this happen somehow, some way. And all of us are great at making excuses. We are beyond being on borrowed time with this. Then, if you are still bleeding, bless your little hearts, get your blood on the ground. And I've talked about this in many classes. I will tell you now. All you have to do is catch it, which you do with something every single month, whether it's a pad or a tampon or whatever, you catch it. Take that, put it in a jar of water, and let the blood drop down into the water dispose of whatever you caught it in, and go water the earth with it. Say a prayer, offer it to the planet. That creates an alchemical bond with this planet that you cannot get any other way. You just can't. And, be prepared, because once you do that practice alone, she's going to start talking to you. She's going to start working with you. She may tell you to let go of some of those habits that you've known that you should let go of, but you haven't. For those of you that aren't bleeding, pay attention to the moon cycles. Do a ceremony every new moon and every full moon. Sync your body with the earth. Spend time outside. Talk to the spirits of the land where you live. Make the connection. Get yourself in a women's circle or start one. They are popping up everywhere. There is no excuse for you to not have one or be in one. I offer one online. Women offer them in person. They're everywhere. When I first started teaching this, I felt like the lone wolf. There weren't that many, but that was 30 years ago. Now, they're growing like wildfire. Participate in them. So hopefully that didn't freak you out too bad, but don't panic if it did, because I've done this long enough. I know it works, because this is what's really happening right now. That old system is crumbling. Life as we know it is passing away, but it's creating a space for something new. And if we are alive and awake and in tune with our bodies, we are going to know how to navigate that. So, the new Earth, the one that we're moving into, operates on a whole new system. One that uses less of her resources, one that can source her and her inhabitants indefinitely. And historically, because this isn't the first time this has happened, and many of us have been around the block with this a few times. When the earth goes through a transition like this, she calls priestesses. And those circles are popping up everywhere too. She calls them to midwife her through the transition. Anyone that has been on this summit, you've heard that call. She's been niggling at you. Right now, she needs priestesses that know how to operate that system and hold the space for what's coming in. She needs priestesses that can dream in the new while transitioning the old into more functional forms. She needs priestesses that can harness the gifts of our ancient past and dream in our ancient future. She needs New Earth priestesses. Traditionally, a priestess is an archetype of sovereign female spirituality. She's a woman who owns her own authority, holds a direct connection to her spiritual source. She's in connection, or she knows that she is the connection between heaven and earth. She's that stabilizer, that grounding rod. She needs no one to intervene on her behalf. This aspect of femininity is available to all women and is desperately needed. I can't even tell you how overdue this is. So I, once again, am opening the Temple of the New Earth Priestess. Starting July 22nd, we're going to do a new round. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of the details. It's a 10-month deep dive designed to empower you on all levels, give you everything you need, all the tools to get your body back, because there's free gifts of sacred rhythms, body wisdom boot camp, CCT activations, tons of things that are going to sync you back up with her. You're going to learn the fundamentals and the history about why these practices are important. You're going to get tons of tools designed to clear, cleanse, and heal your body all the way down to the cellular level. We're going to use your birth chart to get you aligned with your true purpose and activate it. And you're going to realign with your womb, your body, the earth, and most importantly, who you truly are, your true self. You're going to get 30 modules of activations, content, and ceremonies, and we will begin at the same time, 11 a.m. Central Time, July 22nd, 2023. That's a Saturday. All of the circles will be doing that opening ceremony together. You'll have membership in Sacred Rhythms, which is a 12-month online moon circle that gives you, that teaches you how to align your body with the planet. When you join in July, you'll get an extra 6 months because you'll finish out the year with us, and then you get to start over in January. You'll get membership in Body Wisdom Boot Camp, which is that 21-day full body cleanse and that deep dive into the Sacred Rhythms teachings. And once again, you have access to the 2023 recording, but in 2024, you'll get to do it live. You'll also get Pillars of the Feminine Mysteries, which is the 7-module how-to program that contains everything you need to know to reestablish your divine connection to your body and your womb, and the card deck that I use every time we do a full moon ceremony, Tools of the Profitable Priestess. You'll get that too. So tons of healing, tons of ceremonies. I do believe you get a free healing with me, a personal one, as you go through the process. So it is an all-chemical process that transforms your body into the functional shamanic tool that it was meant to be. As I said, we begin on Maggie's feast day, July 22nd, 2023 at 11 a.m. So I always like to make this easy for people. So I'll be opening space for you to chat with me, and that'll be in an email that'll be forthcoming. Anyone who mentions the Great Womb Awakening will get a discount on the overall price. I just want to remind us, for most of us, you know, when I talk to women in the everyday world, and we see the chaos that is ensuing on a governmental level and a global level, we're pretty freaked out. It doesn't promote peace and calm inside of us. But we signed up to be here right now, because we knew how to do this. And we're not doing it just for ourselves. We're doing it to sustain what we've created, to sustain humans as we know them, and to sustain this beautiful planet that we've had the glorious opportunity to live upon, not just for us. We're almost done. This is for the future. And when we start practicing, when we allow ourselves to be examples for the youngins coming up, then we're not going to have to worry about their future. They are going to know what to do. But if we're kicking back and not paying attention, then the youngsters are going to think that's okay. I mean, that's how we grew up. It worked for us. Why shouldn't it work for them? Well, we can see when we look around us the consequences of that behavior. So don't do this just for yourself. Give yourself the vision. Ask for a vision of what you're here to do. And you can, this isn't just about my circle. There were 25 other women on this summit that offered you tools, opportunities, and have circles of their own. If they resonate with you, reach out to them. I don't care where you go, just go somewhere. Connect with someone. Do the sacred work that you've been called to do. We're going to dance. But this is another reason I do these. Because now you can't say that you don't know, that no one ever told you. And you may not have practiced all your life, but you can begin right now. And you can share this information with others. And you can dream a new future for this planet. And most of all, you and your children never have to be afraid of your future again. That is why we do this. Most of this generation has been afraid of their future since they came out of the womb. Thanks, Patty. Yeah, that is true. You can't not know. So there's, a lot of women out there that can't not know anymore because they signed up for this. So I can't remember if I have it. I don't. Let's get up and move and watch your inbox. You're going to, at the next email you receive is going to be a recording of this presentation along with the slides and more information about Priestess if you want to join, or you can sign up for a conversation with me and we can chat about it more. So watch your inbox, that's coming. Let's get up, and as we dance today, commit to yourself, recommit to do the thing that is gnawing at you, that you know you should be doing, that has called you and pulled you. Do it. Commit to that in your dance right now. right, everyone. I have to tell you, I have so enjoyed being with you all and doing the summit. It's my favorite thing I do every year. So many blessings to all of you that attended, that to all of you that listened to the interviews. Yeah, I give thanks to the elemental forces for holding space for us all week. I give thanks for these amazing sacred women that are doing their sacred work. And I close this circle in the light. Cool, Patty. Awesome. You're hanging out with my peeps. All right. See you all soon. Maybe. Thank you. You're so welcome. All right. We're going to stop this share so I can do this.